hated talking in front of a camera, in front of people. I would like stutter and just freak out and shake and like, you know, it's just, but eventually over time after you do it over and over, you know, so a lot of it, I don't know, has to do with nurture versus nature also. I truly believe, because if my parents hadn't forced me to practice for 8 hours a day, I'm just being honest, like I wouldn't be able to, who the hell would want to practice for 8 hours a day every day when you're a kid? You could be out playing, you know? So, you know, it's like circumstance. A lot of it is about circumstance also. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm talented and that's why I'm successful. No,
well, you are talented, yes.
Talent, yeah, I agree that to a certain extent it's there, because but it has to be the combination.
Absolutely,
of like
but I could practice 8 hours a day with a cello right now, and I don't know that in 10 years. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Maybe you be, you know,
I guess I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
But yeah, you have to be able to. It's the follow through too.
It is a follow through, and that's
luckily
hard
you had your
sometimes,
parents
but
pushing you.
Yeah, they kind of like. For me, I'm kind of all over the place naturally as a person. You know, I just flow from one thing to another. You know, and I'm very like, but I think because they instilled a lot of regiment, you know, it kind of like balances out, and it doesn't really make any sense. But you know, I force myself to practice. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to practice. I want to go do something else. But like literally, I'll like take myself and sit myself in the chair and just like go like that. And after a while, like, I mean, I wake up some mornings, you know, and think, oh my god, what if no one ever hires me ever again? You know, what if no, like, you know, because you never know. It's always.
I think some people would say that that's the downfall of the lifestyle that we lead as artists, not knowing if you're going to wake up every day and you go to your 9-to-5 job with your health insurance and your 401k plan. You know, but these days, people with the 9-to-5 jobs don't have really that sense of security either. I saw a quote from Oprah the other day. Somebody retweeted it, and it said, if you can imagine doing your job for free, then you're in the right occupation. And I think that speaks so true to artists.
It is true. It is true. So, I guess for me, I would say that I've always been, to be honest, it's like you in order to not just, I mean, anyone can create art, you can create music, you can create, you know, I don't know, acting, you can create movies, you know, whatnot, but you have to also have a business side of things.
Right.
You know this, because you can do whatever you want, you know, but it doesn't really help you eat.
Right.
You know, and if you don't eat, you'll starve to death. And if you starve to death, you're not going to be able to create your art, right? And so
or when you get into that point of just the stresses, I mean, because that affects.
Then you can't, you know, or all your music will be very negative, which is fine, I guess, but, you know,
to a point.
To a point, and then you kill yourself. That wouldn't be good either. No. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I spend a lot of my day like networking, you know, doing business stuff, and I'm self-managed, you know, at the moment, because what I'm doing with my career is not quite normal, you know, so it's so like widespread all over the place that I find that the only way to be able to deal with it is if I do it myself, because there's just too much miscommunication, you know, otherwise. So it's a lot. I mean, I spend maybe 60% of my day, every day, you know, just working on like the business side of stuff.
Self-management, absolutely.
Yeah, it's but I actually love it. I love it. I love, you know, doing HTML code, doing my own websites, updating everything, you know, working on my own little website series, practicing, you know, just I like to do that stuff, you know. And maybe one day I'll get sick of it.
It sounds like it's all magical, and it you know, it seems when it's working,
it's not
when
all
it clicks.
magical. Oh, of course it's not all magical. You know, for every success, you know, that I've had, you know, I've tried and failed like 20, 30 times, you know, maybe minimum. You just don't write about that on Facebook. You don't write like, oh, it didn't go too well. You know, you only put the good things out there.
Well, I mean, I know from, you know, we've known each other for quite some time, and you look at Tina's Facebook page, and there's not a day that goes by that she doesn't have at least 5 things on the calendar that she's running to, and each one seems to be more impressive than the next. Like, I mean, I come to your page for inspiration all the time, just to see what's up in Tina's world and what's she doing next, and going, oh my god, really that? Oh my god, and now it's Inception, and oh my god, now it's Santana, and now it's Sting, and now it's Lotus Rising, and oh my god, they've got a video already, and oh my god, so you're non-stop, and I think, you know, that's what I admire so much about you, is that you are non-stop in the pursuit of your dreams. You really are.
I also have I don't know, this feeling that comes over me. I think I was just born with it, where if I don't feel like I'm doing something, I feel like I'm literally wasting my life away. I feel like I'm dying, you know, like alive but dead.
So that's our show today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, dream on.